What if I told you that not only one grand decision can change your life, but also the very tiny steps that we take every day? Small actions that seem insignificant at first glance can become a bridge to incredible results. Have you ever wondered why some people succeed easily while others stay put? Perhaps the secret is what they do every day, not just the global decisions they make. In this video, we will reveal the power of habits and tell you how small changes can lead to big results. Stay with us until the end, and you will learn how these simple actions can change your life for the better. It works, and here's why. We often think that in order to achieve great goals, we need to do something extraordinary. But the truth is that success consists of small steps that we take every day. Habits are actions that we perform on autopilot. They don't require much energy or thought from us because they become part of our routine. But it is precisely in these habits that a great power is hidden. When you do the same thing day after day, these small actions accumulate and lead to powerful results. Take, for example, the habit of morning exercise. Starting with 5 minutes a day, after a year, strengthen your health and improve your physical fitness. The first results may seem modest, but over time they snowball. Those who have achieved success understand this and use the power of small steps. They don't rush into big things right away. They start small and increase their efforts. And most importantly, they do it every day, not once a week or a month. Let's remember the story of James Clear, author of the best-selling book Atomic Habits. He studied how small changes in life can lead to significant success. Clear calls these atomic habits because they are as small as atoms, but their impact can be truly enormous. In his book, he cites the example of the British cycling team, which was far from the strongest in the world. But that all changed when coaches began to implement small, almost imperceptible improvements in every aspect of training. These small changes in strategy led to the team starting to win world championships and Olympic Games. This demonstrates the power of the so-called small improvement package. Every little action we do seems insignificant, but when combined with others, it creates an incredible effect. Our habits work the same way. What seems insignificant today accumulates over time and becomes the most important factor on the path to success. How can this be applied in practice? Start with small goals. If you want to become more productive, don't try to change your entire schedule right away. Get into the habit of starting the day with a simple plan for the next few hours. If your goal is a healthy diet, start with one small change, such as adding vegetables to one meal a day. These small steps will be the basis for further changes. Research confirms that the brain learns small changes more easily than sudden changes. When you introduce a new habit gradually, the brain adapts to it without stress, and over time this action becomes automatic. Moreover, when you see that small steps bring success, it motivates you to move on. Habits shape our lives on a deeper level than we can imagine. They affect how we respond to stress, how we make decisions, and even our mood. Successful people know that every morning, which begins with the fulfillment of a useful habit, lays the foundation for a productive day. They don't rely on willpower or motivation. They rely on the power of routine. Take, for example, Elon Musk. He's known for his overproductivity and high level of self-organization. He has built his schedule around clear habits and principles that help him use every minute of the day as efficiently as possible. This does not mean that it works non-stop. This means that his routine activities, such as morning planning or regular breaks to think about strategies, make his day more efficient. Habits are not just about work. They also play a key role in our well-being. Regular exercise, proper nutrition, meditation, or just reading before going to bed are all examples of habits that can improve our mental and physical health. At first it seems that such actions do not have much effect, but after a few weeks, you begin to notice improvements, more energy, better mood, clarity of mind. Every time we choose to do something useful for ourselves, we create a new chain of actions that can change our lives. And it's not about doing everything perfectly. The point is to take small steps every day. Psychologists call this the 2-minute rule. The bottom line is that any habit that takes less than 2 minutes to form is easier to integrate into everyday life. For example, if you want to start running, start with a 2-minute walk. If you want to read more, start with 1 page per day. When we talk about habits, it is important to understand the power of the cumulative effect. Small changes create a strong momentum every day. It's like throwing a stone into water. At first you only see a small wave, but it gradually grows and covers more and more space. Your habits work the same way. Every small step leads to a big result. Remember your friends or acquaintances who have achieved success. Perhaps their secret is not that they did something brilliant, but that they introduced useful habits and followed them for a long time. It can be daily exercise, reading books, planning tasks for the next day, or something else. These actions may seem insignificant, but they shape success. We all know how difficult it is sometimes to start something new. We are often afraid of changes because they seem too complicated to us. But when we break down big goals into small steps, we reduce stress and make the process more manageable. Successful people understand that they don't need to run a marathon right away. Start with 1 kilometer. Small changes give you time to adapt and build self-confidence. Every time you complete a task, even the simplest one, you feel better and more confident in your abilities. And when confidence builds, it's easier for you to keep moving forward. Another important point is not to expect ideal conditions. We often postpone changes because we are waiting for the right moment. But the truth is that ideal conditions will never come. The best time to start something new is now. Don't be afraid to take small steps. It doesn't matter how insignificant they seem. Over time, they will form a bigger picture. Habits help you feel in control of your life. When you consciously introduce useful actions into your life, you feel that you have the situation under control. This sense of control gives you the motivation to keep going and strive for more. It is important to remember that habit formation is a long process. Don't expect the changes to happen instantly. It may take weeks or even months to establish a new habit, but the result is worth it. Over time, you will see how your life changes and achievements accumulate. Remember also about patience. Small steps may seem imperceptible, and it may be tempting to give up what you started. But if you walk slowly but confidently, you will certainly achieve your goal. After all, big changes are just the result of a lot of small actions that we perform every day. Habits can be compared to a plant. At first you don't see anything but a small seed, but you take care of it every day. You water it, give it sunlight, and over time it turns into a strong tree. So are your habits. At first they are not noticeable, but gradually they become an integral part of your success. Every successful habit is an investment in your future. By implementing them into your life, you not only achieve goals, but also create the foundation for further achievements. And most importantly, you learn discipline and self-control. If you feel like you can't change your life, start with the simplest things. Start with habits that don't require a lot of time and effort, and gradually move forward. Over time, you will see that it works. Small steps really lead to great results. Don't forget that habits are formed more easily when you have support. If your friends or colleagues share your goals, it will be easier for you to stay motivated and move towards success. To change your life, you don't have to wait for Monday or New Year's Eve. Start small today. Find one habit that you want to implement and take the first step. It may be something very simple, but after a few weeks you will see how it begins to change your life. If you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe to our channel so as not to miss new useful releases. Write in the comments what habit you are going to introduce into your life. Remember that small steps can lead to big results. We are waiting for your feedback.